guys? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Jazzinate, and if you are new here, please head over and hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you'll be notified each and every time I upload a video. And welcome back to the holiday series. On my channel, I will be showing you all different recipes that I know you'll enjoy on your Thanksgiving table this year. And today we're going to be talking about macaroni and sweet potatoes. Okay, them candy yams, the good, the everything, the side dishes everybody be wanting, you know, during Thanksgiving. Okay, so if you want to know how I get the creamy macaroni without eggs and the most delicious sweet and supple sweet potatoes, then keep on watching. First things first, we're going to start with our macaroni. We're going to boil our noodles. So I am using a 3-pound bag of noodles only because I'm cooking for a large group of people. Season your water. Do not sit up here and just boil your noodles in regular water. You don't, we ain't doing that. We ain't doing that no more. Okay, from here on out, we're not boiling our noodles in regular water. We're going to season that water. And you want to season your water with either chicken bouillon or beef bouillon or just some flavor. Okay, some flavor. All right, we need flavor. Okay, so if you do not want to season your water and you would rather use chicken stock or beef stock or vegetable stock, you definitely can. But make sure that you use seasoned water for your noodles. It makes a big difference. Make sure you guys read the package on your macaroni box. Okay, don't sit up here and blame me if your noodles is too mushy or they too hard. Okay, you just did not read the instructions on your macaroni. After we bring our noodles to a boil and they are cooked to our liking, that package, okay, the package, we're going to drain our noodles out and place them in our pan. Okay, we're going to set that. Don't put that pot that you just used in the dishwater yet. Okay, we still need that pot, so just set that pot to the side. Don't wash it out yet. You still need all that flavor from the little residue on the pot. Keep it. Okay, trust me, just trust me. Okay, keep it. So we're going to put our noodles inside of our pan that we're going to be baking our macaroni in, and we're going to add 1 stick of butter. If you're cooking for a smaller group of people, we're going to use 1 stick of butter, salted butter at that. We need flavor, right? That's our word for today, flavor. Okay, flavor. So we're going to use 1 stick of butter. If you're cooking for a larger group of people, use 2 sticks. I won't go past 2 sticks of butter. You really don't need that much. Then you're going to use 1 8-ounce block of cream cheese and 1 cup of sour cream. Now I like to mix in my butter first. Let that go. Let that do what it do. Okay, we're gonna let that, you know, get it all combined, get it all up in there. And then we're gonna mix in the 1 8-ounce block of the cream cheese. Get that all up in there, mix it all up. This is where you're gonna get that creamy macaroni. Okay, you don't need to sit up here and think, oh, I gotta make this custard, the custard gonna make it creamy, I gotta do this, I gotta add these eggs, I gotta blah blah blah. You ain't gotta do all that. Okay, you ain't gotta do none of that. All right, none of that. All you need is your 8-ounce block of cream cheese and your 1 cup of sour cream. Now this is where your creamy factor will come in at. This will determine how creamy your macaroni will be or how kind of dry your macaroni gonna be. Okay, if you don't want that dry stuff, make sure you listen to what I'm telling you. Okay. After we combine all of our creamy ingredients, so to speak, right, we're gonna season our noodles. We're gonna season these noodles with 1 tablespoon of nature seasoning, 1 tablespoon of garlic powder, and 1 tablespoon of onion powder, and then a 1/2 tablespoon of smoked paprika. Now I love smoked paprika. It adds a whole different sweet, savory taste, smoky, like just that good taste to your food. Trust me, do not use regular paprika. That don't taste like nothing. Get the smoked, because now you about to get this sweet, savory taste. I'm telling you, do not skip this step. Now we're gonna sit that to the side after we mix that all up, combine our seasonings all in them noodles. Taste it, make sure it's seasoned to your liking. Do not over salt it. So don't add any extra seasonings that are heavy in salt into your noodles because you're going to be adding the cheese. Cheese is heavy in salt as it is. So you don't need to add any extra salt. That was one reason why we boil our noodles inside of a seasoned bath, basically. That's why we use chicken bouillon, vegetable broth, or anything like that. You want to have all those flavors already there before you create this cream sauce that I'm going to show you. After we mixed all of our noodles, seasonings, our creamy stuff all together, that ain't sound right, but it's all right, y'all. It's okay. Trust me. After we mixed all of that together, we're going to work on this cream sauce, and it's the easiest. When I say the easiest thing to do, so easy, so simple. You only need a 16 fluid ounce container of heavy whipping cream, or if you're making it for a bigger party or you want it a lot more cheesier, creamier, you're gonna need the 32 fluid ounce container of heavy whipping cream. Now you're gonna get that warm, and y'all, I know y'all probably about to kill me, but I don't even care. Get y'all that Velveeta sauce, okay? Don't skimp on that Velveeta sauce. I don't care what none of y'all talk about. I don't care. Okay, y'all, don't nobody put Velveeta in macaroni. I do. And guess what? It's bomb every time. Every single time. It's bomb. Okay? So make sure y'all don't skip this step. Get the Velveeta sauce. Alright? Just get it. Get it. The cheese sauce. You ain't even got to tell people you done did that. You sitting up here trying to be noble. Don't even tell nobody what's in your macaroni. Who makes macaroni? Me? Why? It's so good. What you put in it? None of your business. None ya. That's what you tell. None ya. Okay? Get your Velveeta sauce, and you're going to add that to your heavy whipping cream, and you're going to mix that in and let that melt all the way down. Then after you do this step, this is when you're going to add in your cheeses. I only use 2 different cheeses inside of my actual cream sauce. So in the cream sauce, I use the mozzarella. Well, I shouldn't say 2 different cheeses because it's about 4 or 5, okay? But I just get them in the pack, okay? I'm cheating. Right? We ain't got time to be in the kitchen slaving all day. You gotta cheat a little bit. So I just get the mozzarella provolone blend. Sprinkle that. You need about 1 cup. Now if you want it even more cheesy, add 2 cups. Now the cheesier, the better, of course. Some people like theirs extra cheesy. Some people like theirs just a little cheesy. Don't get me wrong. I like mine more creamy than cheesy. Okay? I don't feel like being constipated sitting on the toilet all day. All right, this is a lot of dairy we consuming. I don't want to be doing that. I just don't. I'm sorry, I just don't. But add in 1 to 2 cups of cheese, and if you're cooking for a bigger group, then just double your portion sizes. So next, you're gonna add in your Kobe Jack cheese, another one that you just add 1 cup to 2 cups, or however much cheese you want to add. Okay, this is your discretion. Just don't blame me if it's too cheesy. Okay, they be like, it's too much cheese, not enough noodle. That's on you. All right, that wasn't Jazz's fault. I told you what to do, and you didn't do what you were supposed to do when I told you to do it. Okay, so don't blame me. It ain't my fault. All right, now you gonna mix that up in the kitchen with Tristan like a stir fry. You gonna do that, right? You gonna mix it up real well. And then you're going to make sure you're going to get that cheese pour. Baby, when you get that cheese pour, that's when you know you're ready to pour that thing on top of them noodles. You're going to glide it on the noodles. Don't just pour it. Glide it across them noodles. Okay? Because this your piece de resistance right here. You got to be like, ooh. You feel me? So when you do that, you're going to mix all your cheese sauce, your noodles, get it well incorporated so you can get all that cheese sauce inside of those noodles. And then after you mix that, you're going to use 1.5 cups, I'll say, of mild cheddar cheese, and you're going to place that on top of your macaroni. That's the whole point of baked macaroni. Now you can stop right here. Mind you, I told you we're not using eggs, so boo, you can stop right here and be done. You can add that mild cheddar macaroni to make it a little more orange, if that's how you like your macaroni to look. You can add that to your cheese sauce, mix them noodles inside that cheese sauce, and call it a day. You can have some stovetop macaroni all day long. It's gonna be good. Trust me. Trust me. My kids do not enjoy the cheesy top on top of macaroni. They just don't. They flip that over and they start eating the macaroni in the inside. They don't care nothing about the cheese on top. But if you like me, and that's how you grew up, we gotta have that brown cheese on top. Okay, we gotta get it nice and bubbly. We gotta get it nice, right, and tight. And then you're gonna place that in your oven at 350 for about 20 minutes or until your cheese is nice and golden brown. Baby, it's ooey and gooey. Oh, let's get into these sweet potatoes because I gotta eat these two together. Because you know, people always talking about how when the sweet potato juice and the macaroni just touch together and it just hit a space in your soul, you be like, oh. Let's get into these sweet potatoes. Now on to these sweet potatoes. I'm using 8 to 10 sweet potatoes, but you can use however many is equivalent for your family. So if you are only cooking for 4 people, you really only need about 5 to 6 sweet potatoes, just so you have enough. You want to have just a little bit left over, just in case everybody be like, oh girl, this is good. But first things first, we're gonna wash our sweet potatoes. Yes, we're going to wash the skin. Okay, we're gonna wash that skin. Even though we're gonna peel that skin, we gotta wash that skin, because you don't want your sweet potatoes to be dirty. Now after we wash our sweet potatoes, we're going to begin to peel our sweet potatoes. So I like to peel them. Quick little 1-2. Y'all know how to peel a sweet potato, but we're going to wash them again. Yes, you heard it right. Wash your sweet potatoes again. You do not want any of the skin, grit, any of that little dirt, dust, whatever is on them sweet potatoes when you first buy them, because you know you feel it. It's that little icky stuff. Like, I just don't like to feel it. It feels dirty. Okay, it just feel like I just put my hand in some dust. I don't like that. So you're going to wash those again just to make sure that you got everything off after peeling these sweet potatoes. Next thing we're going to do, we're going to cut up our sweet potatoes. And I left in the part where I was just struggling trying to cut these potatoes. Because, child, these were some thick. These potatoes right here, baby, they were so thick. I'm like, give me some of that, because how you thicker than me and you a potato, okay? But I was having some trouble, and I felt like I didn't buy enough potatoes to have leftovers. So what I did is cut those in half, and that's what you can do. So if you know you didn't buy enough sweet potatoes, and God forbid, you know, the stores ain't gonna be open on Thanksgiving, because, you know, I heard that through the grapevine, Walmart ain't opening up on Thanksgiving. If you are going to be using this recipe after you cut them into your circles, or even if you cut those circles in half into half moons, make sure you put the bigger, thicker pieces at the bottom so that they cook first before the littler pieces, so you don't have mushy potatoes. Now sometimes it's gonna be what it's gonna be. You're gonna have a little mush here and there. Okay, all it is a potato. It's just like a mashed sweet potato. Okay, sometimes you're gonna have that. So after you get done cutting your potatoes, what you're gonna do is fill up your pan or pot, however you want to do this. This recipe is versatile. You can use it for the oven, or you can use it with your stove. I'm going to be showing you the stove version, but my grandmother used to always cook her sweet potatoes in the oven. It never failed. Now in this video, you're going to see me just pour my sweet potatoes in, and that is completely okay. If you don't mind, baby, I don't mind. Okay, it's still gonna get ate, because guess what? It's good. Okay, so after you do that, you're gonna add in your seasonings. I use 2 cups of white granulated sugar, 2 cups of brown sugar, a tablespoon of cinnamon, a tablespoon of vanilla extract, and a tablespoon of cake batter extract. Yes, baby, I said cake batter. Who you know? Tell me. Tell me who? Cake batter extract. Okay, you want that good. Jazz here to give you it. Okay, stop playing with her. Stop playing with me. I'm here to give you the good stuff. Okay, yes, cake batter extract. So you need 1 tablespoon of that as well. And after you put all of your ingredients on top of your sweet potatoes and just make them look all pretty, okay, make them look like they're shining like a diamond, okay, you're just gonna vent your pot. So after your potatoes have been cooking and you see all of your seasonings then went down to the bottom of the pan, and they are sitting up here making this nice ooey gooey sauce, okay, you're not done, because you need more. Okay, I said candied yams. All right, I said we doing some sweet. Okay, sweet. We doing sweet potatoes. All right, so we're gonna add another cup to a cup and a half of sugar, both sugars. And then we're going to vent that again. We don't need any more cinnamon, no more vanilla, no more cake batter extract. We don't need any more of that, of those things, because we already placed that in there, and that was enough to add all of that good old flavor in the beginning. We just need the extra sugar for the extra sweet. Okay, only reason why we're venting the pot is because we want that sauce to be gooey and sticky. Okay, we don't want it to be watery. Sweet potatoes make their own water, so if you close the lid on it all the way, you're gonna end up with a watery sauce, like soupy. No, it's not even gonna be soupy. It's gonna be watery, because it's gonna be like water. It's gonna be too much water in the pot. So you need to vent it so that while you're cooking it, those sugars can get nice and thick. Okay, we want it thick. All right, all right, now in this video I added a teaspoon of salt because I did not use salted butter. I only had unsalted butter on hand at the time. So if you do not have salted butter at home, or you just forgot to grab the salted butter at the store, add in a teaspoon of salt on top of that, and then you're not gonna, don't mix. Okay, don't mix, because you don't want to break up your potatoes. We ain't breaking these potatoes. You want them to be pretty for the day. Okay, we gotta have them pretty for Thanksgiving. What you're gonna do after you add in that butter and let it drip all the way down and let it do what it do, just let it do what it do. That's all you gotta do. Just add your butter and let that butter seep down on the potatoes and let it do what it do. Because I know you're gonna want to mix it. Okay, I know you're gonna want to mix it. You don't want to do that. I'm telling you. You gonna want to, just don't do it. Hold off on that urge. And now y'all, we about to make them taters touch that macaroni. Y'all just wait a minute. Now baby, what we got? Y'all hear that? Yes ma'am. Okay, now let's go ahead and let's get this macaroni first, since that's the first thing we was talking about. Y'all seen that cheese pool? Did y'all see that? Cheese pool, hold on. So good and creamy. And that's our cheese, baby. That's our cheese, okay? Let's get into these sweet potatoes. Y'all want that? So good. Soft and buttery. Now this is what I'm talking about. See how it's still whole? Y'all see that? Hold on. Y'all see how that potato is still whole? But it's still soft enough to where you can just cut it with your lips, baby. Now let's get that macaroni and them sweet potatoes. Let's get them both in there. Y'all see that? Hold on. Let's get some out. Child, I can shout. This is Thanksgiving right here. You don't need nothing else. Nothing else. Cause this right here. It set it off right. You see how you can get your fork in there and still be whole, but it's tender? Thank me later, y'all. This is so good. I'll be back when I finish this bowl. So you guys, I hope you enjoyed those two recipes. Let me know if you try them. Send me a picture on my Instagram at JazzaNayWasHere, and I will see you in the next video. Please head over and hit that subscribe button and the notification bell if you haven't already. And make sure you thumbs up this video. It helps out a ton. I love hanging out with you guys. Peace. I'ma change your mind, I'ma love you right. You come to my hood, you come to my block.